Like I said, Egypt's parliamentary elections, the first since Hosni Mubarak was overthrown, they're scheduled for next Monday. But residents living in Cairo's numerous slums, they've responded with indifference. They say they've little faith that the upcoming elections will change their lives for the better.
The elections are the first following the revolution that toppled Hosni Mubarak in February. Days of violent confrontations in central Cairo have led to rising uncertainty over whether or not elections will take place. But away from the chants echoing in Tahrir Square, the World Is My Home Foundation struggles to raise awareness on election procedures for the marginalized Egyptians. In the years Mubarak's National Democratic Party was in power, parliamentary candidates preyed on these residents, buying their votes with around $30 a month. Today and since February, the head of the foundation, Mdhat Hamid, has been knocking on doors and handing out leaflets to residents to educate them on the dangers of selling their votes. But even with the revolution's attempt to purge Egypt's political corruption, Mdhat believes that there still exist candidates who will resort to the same tactic.
There are a lot of people who are used to buying off others to vote for them. So we are trying to educate the poor so that they see more value in their own voices and are less likely to sell them.
Mdhat also holds workshops aside from his door-to-door methods. Fataya Mahmoud has been persuaded. Despite her small income and shabby living conditions, she now believes selling her vote would render the cause of the revolution useless.
My income is extremely low. I consider myself poor and I do not have a significant amount of funds to live off. But anyone who would offer me money for my vote, I would tell him it's impossible. On what grounds would I give them my vote? They can just take it and then play around with the country like before.
Wood and straw-based houses are home to dozens in this Cairo shantytown. They feel years of government neglect will not change with the newly elected parliament. 75 years and countless votes later, Hassan Bali has still not lived the life he's always dreamed of.
I've given my vote before to a number of people, but what have they ever done for us? Once elections were over, all promises disappeared.
In the months since the revolution, Egypt's political spectrum has sprouted more political parties and movements than in the 30 years of Mubarak's tenure. While the various political powers fight for the opportunity to represent Egypt, what the Egyptians want is just a change of living conditions. Lori Liu, CCTV.